Join us for a whirlwind tour of awe-inspiring events in 10 minutes of unbelievable moments. In this video, we'll take you through a thrilling ride of extraordinary occurrences that have left us all astonished. From heroic rescues to astonishing feats, we'll revisit these jaw-dropping moments that have become timeless legends. In just 10 minutes, we'll explore the remarkable resilience and ingenuity of the human spirit that has shaped our world. So, fasten your seatbelts and get ready to be amazed as we uncover the incredible stories that define our history. Construction worker seen dangling from a crane in Toronto. It's unclear how high the man was up in the air, but if you look closely and listen, it takes 3 seconds for his hard hat to hit the ground. The man was clearly terrified. Yet as the video began circulating online, Torontonians weren't exactly sure how to react. Was it an accident, a stunt, or a scene from a movie? It sure seemed real. But remember Crane Girl 5 years ago? A young woman climbed up on a crane to snap some selfies before needing rescue crews to help her get down. This, it soon became apparent, was not that. The construction company reports the man got entangled with a tagline after hooking a load, and the crane operator failed to notice. Fortunately, he was safely lowered to the work surface and not seriously injured. The incident is under investigation, the company said in a statement. The Ministry of Labor said the worker did suffer injuries, reportedly a broken wrist, as he hung on for his life. A few minutes of abject terror, confusion, and in the end relief. Landslide in Argentina. If you find yourself hiking in central Argentina, check out the Aconcagua Provincial Park in Mendoza Province. Located in the Andes Mountains, the park draws adventurers and thrill-seekers of all shapes and sizes. They can go skiing, climbing, and hiking through the stunning mountains. They just have to watch out for freak landslides. On January 24th of 2016, a group of hikers was crossing a steady stream when their guide heard something in the distance. It sounded like an airplane passing overhead, but the sky was empty. He knew exactly what that sound meant and ordered everyone to run away. Pay attention to the man in the white shirt. His name is Chilean. He works as a guide for Aconcagua Provincial Park. As he's helping a woman cross the stream, he looks behind him and then overhead. He's looking for an airplane. That's because incoming rock slides and avalanches sound like a plane passing overhead. When he didn't see one, he knew something terrible was about to happen. The group stood there for several more minutes waiting for a safe opportunity. The landslide eventually ended, and Chilean and his team helped everyone across. One thing's for sure, these people will never see planes the same way again. A cargo ship carrying 4,000 Hyundai cars capsizes off Georgia coast. A South Korean cargo vessel carrying about 4,000 cars bound for the Middle East was listing heavily on September 8th off the coast of the southern U.S. state of Georgia. An official of operator Hyundai Glovis said. The U.S. Coast Guard said a pilot and 23 crew were aboard the Golden Ray when it overturned in St. Simon Sound, and 20 people had been rescued. Rescue teams were searching for 4 crew members believed to be inside the engine room of the vessel, the company and South Korea's foreign ministry said. The rescued included 6 South Koreans, 13 Philippines nationals, and the American pilot, the foreign ministry said. The cars on the ship represented marques such as Hyundai Motor and Kia Motors, the company official, who asked not to be identified because of the sensitivity of the matter, said on September 9th. The Vessel Finder website said the ship had recently called at the port of Brunswick and was headed to Baltimore. The carrier was built in 2017 and was sailing under the flag of the Marshall Islands, according to the website. The Golden Ray has a capacity to carry 6,933 vehicles, according to the Glovis website. Jumping from the space. What does it really feel like to jump from space? In 2012, Felix Baumgartner took a helium balloon into the stratosphere and skydived back to Earth in a specially made spacesuit. Whilst in freefall, he broke the speed of sound and entered a spin which threatened the entire Red Bull Stratus mission. Felix reflects on his achievement and shares what it really felt like to jump from the edge of space. The Boston Marathon. The 2013 Boston Marathon bombing paralyzed a great American city on what was supposed to be its happiest day. 10 years later, this 3-part series delves into the massive manhunt that followed the tragedy, as remembered by the law enforcement officials who brought the bombers to justice and the survivors caught in the crossfire. 33. Chilean miners survived an underground collapse. The Chilean miners' rescue in 2010 was one of the most captivating and miraculous rescue operations in history. On August 5, 2010, a cave-in occurred at the San Jose copper-gold mine near Copiapó, Chile, trapping 33 miners approximately 2,300 feet, 700 meters, underground. The miners were stranded in a small underground refuge chamber with limited supplies. After being trapped underground for 69 days, 33 Chilean miners were successfully rescued from a collapsed mine. The Notre-Dame Cathedral fire, 2019. The world watched in horror as one of the most iconic buildings in France burned. The ferocious flames engulfed the 850-year-old building in Paris in the early evening. Around an hour later, the massive spire collapsed to the ground, and a few minutes later, the roof burned down. The miracle on the Hudson, 2009. In 2009, U.S. Airways Flight 1549 took off from LaGuardia Airport, but struck a flock of geese, causing both engines to fail. Captain Chesley, Sully, Sullenberger, and First Officer Jeffrey Skiles made the quick decision to perform an emergency water landing in the Hudson River. Their remarkable skill led to a smooth ditching of the plane, allowing all 155 passengers and crew to evacuate safely. Nearby boats and emergency responders swiftly arrived, ensuring no fatalities or serious injuries occurred. The event, known as the Miracle on the Hudson, received widespread media coverage and recognition for the heroic actions of the crew. This incident prompted discussions on aviation safety and remains a symbol of exceptional pilot expertise and quick thinking. As we conclude this breathtaking journey through 10 minutes of unbelievable moments, we're reminded of the incredible capacity of the human spirit to overcome, amaze, and inspire. But our journey doesn't end here. Keep the spirit of wonder alive by sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Share these stories with your world, subscribe for more incredible journeys, and leave a comment below to share your own unbelievable moments. Your stories matter, and together, we can continue to celebrate the extraordinary in our lives. Thank you for being a part of this incredible experience.